Welcome back to Suladan Plays Bendy and the Dark Revival. Last time, I stuck a battery on a pipe and called it an upgrade. I can also do this now. What happens if I use it while being sneaky snake? Oh, look! Another... Somewhere I could sneak across. And somewhere I needed this upgrade for. And there's the thing where I used... Yeah, okay. That thing I put a battery in way back when is a pipe recharger. Which... Shouldn't y'all all be running right now? Well, somewhat... I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I ran out of health or the ink demon found me. So much weirdness just happened. But, I'm gonna shove a pipe in a socket. Bonk. The keeper sees... Wait, keepers see everything. And we're gonna teleport back over. Why are there so many of you? I can do that too. Time to charge a pipe. I've already stuck a battery in this thing anyway, I may as well use it. All charged. And to use it, I have to put a battery in here. But I then use a dynamo to create energy to charge the thing. I guess in theory I could be putting a new battery in the pipe and then recharging the battery because it's the discharging of it into this thing ruins the battery. That's gonna be my headcanon. Also, what is keepers? What is they keep?
Your journey will end as you are consumed into my dark kingdom. Here, you will find meaning in your pain.
You're weird. I'm going this way. He just mad at me because I'm going upstairs. What's over here? A closed door. What's over here? A closed door. Called it. Artist's Rest, otherwise known as we built an apartment complex on site so that we could keep our employees hostage and never let them leave so that they can be more productive. Like good, like I can't even do this bit. Like, eesh. I mean, I know the concept of a factory town and all, but I mean, like when you've literally just kind of, that's different, kind of. Also, I love that I can look behind that. It's like it looks right from here. But anyway, we're not gonna delve too deep into the moral quandaries there. Twisted version of that lullaby everybody knows. Wait, are they literally just like pods? Like little pod hotels? Yeah, I know I could get food, but I don't want to waste my slugs. One of these is going to let me open it. How many slugs do I have? 68. Yeah, I've only got 68. What if there's an upgrade I need later that calls 70? I have a really bad habit of, like, not using consumables. There's a button. I see there's an... Oh. There's an awful lot of y'all, and one of you hit me through a wall. So let's go listen to this after hours thing.
this last week just how long it takes for us employees to get home every night? When you add in the traffic and the waiting for the elevators, you practically only have a few hours before you have to wake up and come back. So, Joey had them build artist rest for us. Now we never have to leave work again, Joey says. Well, I'll admit, it's become quite the hangout spot down here. Almost like it's own little district. But there's definitely some unsavory stuff going on too. Smoking, gambling, loud parties, you name it. At all hours of the night sometimes. For a place that's all about getting some shut-eye, there sure is a lot of noise around here.
I had a coworker like that. He tended to throw the phrase "work hard, play hard" as an excuse for his otherwise boisterous ways. Also,
Next person I see, I'm going to whip them apart. Just wait and see.
alright, I'm pushing the button. What's the button do? Not a clue. No idea where she was. Don't really care. They're all dying now. Why are you here, of all things? How much health does he have? On the other hand, I don't care. You shall all die now. I'm gonna assume that the Butcher Gang are unkillable and that, you know, there's... Instead of there being a bunch of each individual one, there's probably only one of each. So they're not meant to be fought.
No one can take it away from me.
Is anyone out there?
Yeah, and I'm gonna hunt you all down one by one. Don't worry, friend. You'll barely feel a thing. I'll come for you shortly. Remember how to do this. E. Bye. Why do you take 5 hits? That should be the last of you. Now I can loot and I hear footsteps. Where are you at? Well, that's not spooky at all. By your sweat, we cannot be cleaned. Oh, sauna. Pick up the gent parts. Your mouse over detection leaves a little bit desired there. Oh, hi. Pick it up! My goodness. Nothing interesting to be had there. Battery. We don't live forever. When we're killed or finally pulled apart, our diseased souls return to the ink to be reborn, an unending cycle of torment. But sometimes something worse can happen. A soul slips from the ink completely. It gets caught between worlds, unable to die or to return. They wail in the night, drifting in shadow. The phantoms of the machine. The ghosts. Can you not? I see a loot item. You die. Yeah, methinks the ones that I'm, quote, banishing aren't, also battery refill. Is this for, like, if you completely run out of batteries, they'll give you a battery as a mercy? I mean, that would be very nice. I don't want to hide. I'm trying to explore. Was there anything useful in here? A token. Okay. Go ahead and give me half my health back. I don't know how I feel about there not being any kind of death penalty. It's like, I'm just right here again, right where I was. And he still had only 3 hits of health left. Back to what I was doing. Okay, we've been through there. Oh, interesting. That was weird. I have to check and see whether it says search or hide. Because there's a hiding spot and a searchable that looks very almost voice control. Put the crane keys in the lost and found office. Some dope keeps leaving them out. Yeah, I know, because that's where I need to go. Card exchange. No. Because I need to save those. Yeah, the point is that you'd come up here normally, you'd find that, and be like, huh, I need to go to Lost and Found, and then hopefully take it. What? Who said that? What did they said? Okay, search ones don't have a window on the front. I can live with that. Somebody said something about moving shadows. It was in a different voice than I'm used to. I don't see how that affects anything, because I still can access the upper beds. Huh. If you use up all your stamina, you can't use it until it recharges completely. See, that still happens. That elevator is still busted. No. Oh, it's you! Stop being whatever you are. Lost and found. Oh, this isn't ominous at all. Sure is a lot of vacant signs. Itchy elbow. Flow. Ha! Fancy, I can squeeze through small spaces. And find nothing. And find give. Schematic. What's it do? What can I attach to you now? 12! I think I didn't hear that door open out here. I was kind of hoping all these would... Oh, you're very slow. Sir, can we talk about this? Well, thank you, game, for being... I think I'm supposed to flow around him. The game's not letting... Surely it's not that that flow is janky. Load autosave. I'm gonna assume it's just that I'm not supposed to go there. I'm either supposed to flow past him. Hey, bud. Nope. Nope. Flow past is not an option. So we'll try it again. And again. And again. And again. And yet we will get nowhere. I love that I can upgrade the pipe. I honestly feel like it's a little janky to have require me to have the resources. Because, what if I had just made a bunch more gent keys? I still can't only have half of what I need, so... Move, you idiot! Oh, there we go. I mean, he is small enough, he could have just squeezed through there. His shoulders would fit. Sometimes I've noticed that if you get right up against a ledge, like this, now it's naturally not going to do it, but sometimes you get against it and jump and you'll see your stamina go down, but you're not actually getting anywhere, and it's aggravating. Which is why I yelled, move.
Attention, children of the machine. It's Wilson. There have been lies that the ink has been spotted in Animation Alley. Pay no attention to these filthy rumors. I destroyed the demon myself. He died by my hands. So don't be afraid. Your friend Wilson will protect you.
I thought he was fixing to, like, summon a legion of them, so I was getting in a safe place. Can y'all drop, like, 5 more keycard things? I mean, food. I'll take that, I guess. Slugs. Oh, look, an item. Anyway. Crane controls. Now, where's the crane? Oh. I'm calling that thing. Ow. Where are y'all just coming out of the woodworks? Where am I? No idea where the crane went. Not like I needed to see that or anything. Where are y'all? Battery. Give me a toolkit. You telling me fall damage is a thing? Really? Over such a small distance, no less. My goodness. Gent parts. I guess that's the one that the upper beds leads to. Is he really, though? Is he really? No. No, he's not. You're really not telling me that he legitimately doesn't spawn, and it's just like, if when the timer counts down, you're out in the open, it just triggers a death sequence, right? Oh, that would be so lazy, and I don't want to accuse of that. Really? You sent me all the way back here? Boy, flow is janky when it wants to be. Oh my goodness, that's so lazy! Part of what made and this is just to me, part of what made the Ink Demon interesting in the first game was the fact that he appeared and legitimately wandered the halls. Now, don't get me wrong, the fact that he just chased you and could, you know, at times be juked around could be abused. I mean, not hugely so, but no system is perfect is what I mean. Part of the threat was knowing that he was an actual presence within the game. So if he's not an if you take away the fact that he was an actual presence in the game, then how many of you can be in one room at once? Wilson, you're distracting me. Oh, look, so there's multiple gent upgrade stations scattered throughout. Anyway, what I was saying is, if this game has devolved it to the point where he's not a presence in the game outside of scripted conditions, that would, to me, be a downward motion. A downgrade. That would be a downgrade. Oh, great. And neither of you dropped any loot. I went to all that trouble for nothing. Anyway, you see how easy it is for me to lose my train of thought. Okay, the crane is back in place, so now I can see where the crane actually goes. That would just be sad to me. It's like knowing where he's at and then being able to react around it just kind of gave it more of an Alien Isolation vibe, and I think it worked to their advantage. Ow! Why do they get projectiles? I don't understand you guys. You were doing so well. And then you downgrade, like, the entire combat. I mean, you downgrade the Ink Demon's existence to a mere scripted event. And now you're just throwing way too many fights at me, because combat is not your strong suit, and you do not need to lean too heavily into it. And now, yet again, I have no clue where the stupid crane went, because you think it's a good time to just summon an army. My goodness. No idea where the crane went, and I'm irked by it. Because instead the game just wants to... Don't lean into the combat. You're not a combat heavy game. This is not your strong suit. Okay, there is the crane. What did doing that help me, and what... There is a crane, I should say. How did that help me? In any way? Now, the thing was covered in boxes before. I'm gonna go see if there's more buttons to push on the crane controls, because... Wait, what was the point of that? No? No, it just... like, magically slid over there and the boxes disappeared into the ether? It appears to be the game wants me to somehow make it on. How about this? Your ink demon disappoints me so much by not being a threat. There's no way it expects me to parkour my way. Yeah, that ain't happening. Why are there so many of you? If you dropped toolkits more often, I'd be a little more forgiving on that. Yeah, that's... I'm going to say that's not a good sign for the game. Presumably, what it wants... Can I explore in peace? Die. At least have the decency of dropping items I need. Presumably the game wants me to... I would say move from there to there to there, but I couldn't make that jump. There's a door up there that I can open. That's the upper beds. But how do I get there? Because that hallway goes to there and then stops at a brick wall. Idea. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Idea. Jumping is not my only mobility option here. Now, getting there is one option, or... Yeah, because see, it wants me to flow there, but what if I flow here instead? This is the upper beds. This is where one of the buttons leads. Without fear, there is chaos. There is an upgrade here. Oh, give me more ability cooldown. Ability cooldown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm close enough. That's about 5 seconds. I don't need to hide. Okay, so the whole point in coming up here is to get that, which is so excellent. Now I don't have to worry as much. So disappointed by the Ink Demon being relegated to a glorified death countdown. I would rather him, like, actually spawn somewhere in the area, and it's like, if he sees you, you're dead. Oil? Why are we getting a cutscene for oil? Picked up a memory. Okay. I would rather him spawn somewhere and actually interact with the environment. That just... It feels so weird for it just to be, oh yeah, he spawned, but he doesn't actually exist anywhere in the map. And oh, by the way, if you're out in 5, 4, 3, 2, dead. And I was like, That just feels weird to me. Found a thing. Okay. It's also weird to me that I have to go through this in order to listen to the things with subtitles, but...
I haven't had much sleep the past few nights. I've been feeling something pulling at my mind. My thoughts fall to the Joey Drew exhibit we opened last week. Outside one or two of the artists, I don't think I've ever seen a single soul go inside. It's a shame how so many of us refuse to learn from the past. The past can give us our greatest lessons. But still, ever since we moved in Joey's old things, there's been a strange feeling around Archgate, like the ghosts of long ago are wandering about, calling out to me.
Fascinating. But yeah, and don't get me wrong, the combat is much improved over where it was in Bendy and the Ink Machine. I just feel like it's doing better when it's intermittent, rare combat that the intended design being more of the sneak around and try to be stealthy approach rather than flat out, oh hey, we spawned 4 of them, they're all coming after you at once, run around and try to smack them. It shouldn't lean too heavily into that because that's not the game's strong suit. The combat mechanics just aren't fluid enough for it to be something that it can lean wholeheartedly into. Secondarily, having the Ink Demon be a countdown timer instead of an actual presence in the game outside of scripted events is just, unless there's some plot-relevant reason for it, just feels disappointing. Like, I like having the monster exist in the game. That's one of the things that made Alien Isolation work so well. Now, on top of that was also the fact that it was an ever-present threat and the complex AI. I'm gonna use the term AI. The complex AI that surrounded that was kind of a 2-layered thing. Very fascinating. There's been interesting essays written on it, but. And in the first game, you had the Ink Demon do that, where at times he would just show up and walk the halls, and you could either hide or try to avoid him. But in this game, it's just like he doesn't do that, at least so far that I've seen, and that's disappointing. But whatever the case, still enjoying it. Sad that I haven't gotten to upgrade the pipe since I've got the thing, but I need 4 more toolkits. But I'm going to go ahead and pause here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.